This is a Quaker community, and the meeting house is down the road. And there are beautiful trails. The Underground Railroad trail is nearby. It's a historic treasure in this part of Montgomery County.
Community center. This was historically a farming museum, and we no longer live in a farming area. And so for the museum to be relevant, it needs to speak to the people who inhabit this area now. And the area has got both more suburban and more diverse. So when Sandy Spring Museum wanted to kind of refashion itself as an art center, it started attracting artists, and Pam was one of the people that Allison talked with. And she showed her this space, which had tractors in it at the time. If you look around, it's a long, narrow tractor barn is what it was. It had tractors and farm implements. And Pam looked at it and said, "It's a wonderful space, but it's too big. Could I bring some other potters with me if I, made this a pottery studio?"
I opened my studio a few years ago. I moved from a studio in Rockville to Sandy Spring Museum. They recruited me to be a resident artist here for these new artist studios they built in this 200-year-old barn that they rescued from another property a few decades ago and rebuilt here on the Sandy Spring property.
Allison has reached out to some of the people in the community, like the church groups on New Hampshire. I think there are a number of different churches, lots of different ethnic backgrounds of people who attend those churches, and so she started having some kind of cultural festivals.
So in addition to the art exhibits and the music and the dance and the art lectures, we also have living, breathing artists working here, and people can see what does it mean to be an artist, and they can learn that everyone is an artist. So everyone can be part of that. It brings people together because you get people from all races, religions, walks of life who are in the same class, and then they feel this bond of, oh, I'm nervous, look what you did, oh, that's beautiful, oh, how can I do this? And they help each other, not just me. Like often the students will be helping each other with design or technique or whatever, and it just brings them closer together, and that's what we should be doing, right, in our community and life.